Hey buddy, hey Damon. Mate, I have seen your email. Apologies man, it's been busy. It is on my list to respond today. Everything you noted from yesterday, I'd also noted, and I'd picked up with the team, by the way. But let me respond later on, bud. How's life when you off to Vegas? Yeah, good man. I was planning on riding outdoors today, but Emma's asked me to do something with the kids tonight, and it started to piss down with rain. So I'm trying to get 2 hours done now. Ace. I'll keep sharing the stuff, but I'm interested to watch that myself. Should be good. And how's your training going? You back on? Sticking with it? Walks or rides? Yeah, bike's definitely tougher. Good man, good man. That's what I need to do. I need to lose weight before the weigh-in on Tuesday for MWC. Holiday was good. All inclusive. Kids loved it. I had, during the 7 days, we're only there for a week this time, I had 2 glasses of white wine, 1 mojito and 1 beer. Pretty good on all inclusive, right? Yeah, safe to say I maximised it, surely. What I didn't drink, Emma kind of made up for, and then the kids in soft drink and ice cream made up for it. I was too nervous, thinking I've got to keep my weight down for MWC, that's what it was. It was bad enough not being able to train properly. I did like an hour in the morning in the gym, but it was like 30 minutes pedaling on an exercise bike, 30 minutes throwing around some weights. So not the ideal prep, but it's all good. I reckon this MWC is going to be about survival. Let's hope so. That's how I'm trying to view it. So I had a few tougher training sessions yesterday, Tuesday. What did I do Monday? I can't remember what I did Monday. Which is a bit longer today, but mainly zone 2. Thing is, I can't just do zone 2 rides. I would go nuts if I just had to sit here for 2 hours zone 2, so this was the best I could find. these little efforts in there, which are not too bad. Just keep it more interesting. And then this is still my favourite route on MyWhoosh. Yeah, exactly. Like I say, I much prefer to do it outside. But needs must. That's why I thought if I'm doing zone 2 indoors, I'll just put a stream on. People can come in and out, and at least I get a bit of chat like I would if I was riding side by side with someone outdoors. Yeah, that's one. I use that as the marker, right? If you know you're fit. Hey Gareth, you know you're fit when you go out for a ride and you're like, I'm going to explore today, find some new routes, some new lanes, and see where I end up, because you know even if you get lost, you've got the fitness to get back. That's how I used to judge fitness levels. Safe to say the last couple of weeks I've been getting to Newport because I know the cafe and I know the other route back, so gives you an indication where I've mentally been. Plus with kids, right, and school holidays, you know you've got to get back. Or I do, otherwise the real Emma Bradley gets on my back. Gareth, how's things, bud? Did I see you went on my live on the weekend, on Tuesday, Gareth? Have you renamed your account as well, by the way? I see it says Gareth MyWhoosh. Okay, so this is it. Zone 2, 15 minutes. Please entertain me. I know when I'm streaming I meant to entertain you, but I need entertaining. Yeah. Gareth, I understand that. I genuinely was going to get out in the window that I've got, but then it started raining. And now this sits here. I'm like, I could get dressed to go out in the rain, but then I've got to clean the bike. Whereas here, I'm like, just get on. Just get on. 2 hours zone 2, in a way, is harder here because there's no freewheeling. Total control of the numbers, there's no traffic lights. So in my head, this is more effective as well. But you don't get the mental and emotional enjoyment, as you guys know, that you get when you're outdoors. Now the microphone isn't here, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Probably not as clear because it's over there. Ah, you're on a watt bike, got it. Yeah, 100% Damon, 100%. But that's why I stream, that's why Gareth streams as well. Actually Gareth, you missed a real good session Tuesday. For this time of year as well, we had some good numbers. I mean, the weather wasn't great, right? Am I? That's a good question. I haven't decided yet. Isn't tomorrow that like 9 lap or 10 lap points race, if I remember? So I probably should. Have you done the full build, Damon, for your tennis esports? But yeah, Tuesday we had some real good numbers. It was a tough workout as well. We did like 24 30-30s, 2 blocks of 12. So not massive on the TSS, but you know how those workouts go, Gareth. It built up. Tour de Pub Tuesday. You can't miss Tour de Pub. I concur. Yeah, I've actually not tried that I've not raced on that tri circuit yet, the Super Tri, so you know what, I should, right? I'm going to come do it. I just know at some point tomorrow, my wife's got to go to the hairdressers. So, I prefer to do the 10 AM. But in my head, she has said something. The grey matter has made like a mental note somewhere. So I don't know what time. Oh, what the cameras. Okay, so you've got roaming cameras as well. Plus your fixed player cams. Cool. Yeah, it's probably going to have to be the 6 PM. I think Emma's... Yeah, you know what it's like. She's definitely said something. Let me check. What time's your hair appointment tomorrow? It is tomorrow, I've got it right, right? Right, see what she says. Trying to be young now and use voice notes. Are you fixed, Gareth? What time are you doing? Are you doing the 6 PM? Hang on, is it 6:30? I know one of them is it's either 10 or 10:30, and then the other one is either 6 or 6:30. One's on the hour, one's half past the hour, isn't it? Can't remember. She's actually at kids' play centre with little ones, so could be busy. Yeah, I keep questioning that because, I mean, obviously my office is 3 hours ahead. What time is it now? And I know they're still in the office, so hopefully my work sees this as work as well. I can get away with it, I guess. I know I can get away with it for the Friday Masters, because there's 2 of the guys who are in the office also ride it in the lunchtime, so Exactly. Let's just go with that assumption, Damon. This is promotion. I mean, there are 6 people watching on YouTube and 2 on Twitch, so technically, let's say this is a promo. Yeah, Gareth, I do. I'm full time. So technically I run and manage events. So all the daily events that you see, I'm responsible for that team. Plus all the live coaches. But MyWhoosh being the way it is, Matt and the guys who work for Matt, like I do, we end up doing all sorts. So I'm doing a bit of work with the broadcast team, bit of work, obviously I do the podcast. That is a full-time gig. But then I've got myself and my wife run the clothing brand as well. So we've got a clothing brand, we do custom kit for clubs, teams, charities, that kind of thing, which is the level velo stuff we do. But that's like pocket money. That means I get to have some nice kit myself. And we get, your holiday marble head. Brian, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Brian. Or marble head. I'll call you marble head as you're on here. I'm not ready for NWC. My fullback is you and Luke. I honestly, the other 2 guys in our team, Brian, I don't know anything about. You don't want to stay away from the chat sometimes. But I'm convinced, Brian, that this one is going to be about survival attrition. So my plan is to turn up every day, ride, survive, and hope that the 5 of us get some reasonable cut-off times to make something at the end of the week. So all we need is for you, me, Luke, and the other 2 guys to just get on and ride every day and survive. Does that sound fair? Hang on. I did watch your spin cast the other day. I know you've been working hard. Actually, that's a true story. I did just a solo steady ride on Monday and watched your show. That's where I get, because I don't ride on the other platforms, that's where I pick up the info of what's happening on the other platforms. So appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, you do. No, it's good. Honestly, appreciate it. I think the 4 of you have got a good balance across the different platforms. And I said to you last time, that show I watched where you constructively broke down what we should be doing in terms of the educating people with the weigh-ins and the PBT, that you and Brian had a bit of a chat live on air, and I shared some of the feedback with the team. Me and Matt discussed it as well, so hopefully we're going to make it more obvious how to get those things done and onboarding easier. So when it's constructive, absolutely take it on. Yeah, I know, I 100% agree with both of those 2 last comments. But anyway, we're going to have some fun, aren't we, at NWC? Until we're not. Until the legs fall off. Oh, but you, Brian, and the boys should know that we do listen. We try to. And it can't always, we do everything, but we certainly make notes of that feedback, and whether it be 2 months down the line or 6 months down the line, know that some of this stuff is on roadmap. Yep. Yeah, I remember, I can't remember what you were on, Damon, but I remember it wasn't covered. Yeah, well, just look at my channel. I mean, my channel just sits there now, dormant. Apart from the odd live stream that you 5 guys watch. Oh, that's it, the flux. Yeah, I used to have the flux a long time ago. Did you find the blue track? Holly, who talked to? Yeah, that's all I'm hoping. Survive those first couple of days. I'm hoping everyone does SRC and is still suffering on Tuesday. I'm a bit upset it doesn't start till Tuesday, actually. Because I'm just going to go, I'm going to do something like this on Sunday myself. Switzerland, I keep saying this, genuinely I had a phone call with Holly this morning, and I said to her, that Zurich loop for the men, it's hard enough once. 3 times round, it's horrible. That is I think that'll be the hardest day. Because there's no way to get into a rhythm. On the climb, you know it's going to separate. You'll settle into your vibe. You'll manage gaps. Oh, sorry, yeah, blue tack. No, I didn't. I didn't find the blue tack from our call this morning. Yeah, I think if you were to measure 26 kilometers on a Zurich track, it's at least double 26 kilometers. That's how I'm looking at it. Why has this got hard? Ah. You can't use so she wanted to stick up posters on the wall. Now part of her room is wallpapered. I'm not allowing sellotape to rip wallpaper off and undo my phenomenal decorating skills, Holly. Isn't happening. So I immediately jumped on Amazon Prime and ordered blue tack. Of course, waiting a day was not sufficient enough for Eliza. So 60 seconds of shouting at me, then we're all good. Jesus, 90 seconds sub threshold. That's harder than I was expecting. Oh, that's better. I have to stop winning because I can't breathe. Now, Emma hasn't answered my question about her. 9 o'clock, okay. So 100%, if Garrett's still there, I cannot do the morning one. So I'll be doing 6 PM Masters tomorrow. Tonight, I've got kite flying because we got 2 kites for the kids yesterday, and now they're obsessed. But there's actually not a lot of wind. But Spencer, my little lad, bless him, keeps saying, "Are we getting the tights out?" I'm like, "They're not tights, son. Don't say that when we're out. It's kites." No, this isn't the kit. This is just the, it's just quite an old MyWhoosh kit now. I can't show you the kit. It's top secret. To be fair, I haven't even seen some of them. I've just got the one that we did, that someone sent me that as a sample. Cheers, Brian. Good luck, mate, in the cross country. Tuesday, me and you, brother, we're going to smash it. It's going to take more than 2 bottles and 2 bananas. I've already got one for today. Have a good day, brother. Good reminder. Same. I genuinely love this route. He's a cool guy, that fella. Hope he's gone. Yeah, Brian is, yeah. We were talking about your show as well, Holly, the Spincast. It's good, I like it. Covers a lot of bases. No, likewise. Let's keep that between us. You ladies race on this climb, don't you? Puderia to Send. This glass road climb. We actually don't do this in the men's, and I wish we did because I really like it. No, it's like there's 5 people on here now going, "Holly who?" Oh, did you? Yeah, I think it's like a survivable climb. I'm not saying you need a survivable climb. I need survivable climbs. No, but I wish we did. It's going to make you stronger. Tight hips and you keep standing up. Good. It'd be a good test. At least you can check how you're faring against those Cat 2 riders before. You've been Cat 2 before, right? Is that right? I've got a feeling you were. Yeah, I remember. Take this as a compliment, right? And the next step in progress. And really, if you think about this, it's come at the right time of year when you're building now for hopefully semi-finals, right? What a better way. Is there a better way to drag the best out of you than racing with a level up? And a lot of those girls, Cat 1s and Cat 2s, that's who's going to be making up the semi-finals, I guess. Suck it up, buttercup. That's what they say. Or whatever the Yorkshire equivalent is. Put those big Yorkshire pants on. It's good as well, you clearly thought about where you're going to pick up the points. That's what it's about, right? It's strategy as well as power. Next mission starts, I think it's Monday the 18th. So it kicks in that last week of NWC. 3 stages again. Stage 1's called The Hill. Yeah, the day before it finishes. Stage 1 called The Hill, Stage 2 called The Climb, Stage 3 called The Mountain. So that'll be pretty cool. It's actually the one after I'm really excited about. Sort of mid-September start. Ah, oh, I've got to stop. Now my monitor's going to go to sleep. There we go. Yeah, it's the mission after, which is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, the hill, the climb, the mountain. And there's a jersey, red jersey, Met Tranta 4K carbon red helmet, and then a red BMC bike. Because obviously it's in Spain, the Vuelta's in Spain. It's a Spanish brand. Well, not Spanish brand, but you know what I mean. There is a blue badge. That actually might be the next one after. True passion. When I lived in Saddleworth, that debate used to go on a lot. Being right on the border. I remember. To be fair, when you said blue tack earlier, when I first read it, I thought you said blue track, and I was like, obviously there's blue road on this, and I'm like, blue track, what do you mean? That's why I was a bit slow. I am old. But no, I have had my eyes tested. 2020. That's what it tells me. Now my wife's the one that's can't see. Which is probably why she goes out with me just before you see it. I came off the phone with you this morning, Holly, and then literally opened up my Facebook messages and I got like 3 or 4 messages about the TTT, so I'm like, I better give some more explanation. Everyone seemed very good about it, thankfully. Yeah, we also had that discussion this morning. Congratulations, you got 100 messages today. 50 of them were from Holly Bergen. I am debating whether to stop streaming on YouTube and Twitch and move everything vertically and try Instagram and the old TikTok with the kids. Where those young folk hang around. There's no way I can. How do you stream vertically and horizontally? I'm not that intelligent, remember? See? I'll have to ask YouTube. How do we do this? You mentioned it, you said do both, like you knew how to do it. Damon, that's where the kids are at. I forgot Damon was here actually. If anyone's gonna know, that man will know. I've ridden over this bridge. Yeah, I use this world a bit because other than that velodrome kicker and the Pedariot ascend climb, it's fairly flat. I've got a lot of these still to go. Yeah, I've not done one of these TTTs yet, but I imagine they're pretty good at learning the dynamics and the draft. I've never done that, but I have started a live workout with no battery in the mic. But I always run a secondary backup anyway. one thing I'm going to do after FWC is I'm going to try, I have done it before to be fair, but 2 OBS running on the same device, one pushing into game to do the coaching and the other one broadcasting the coaching session to YouTube, just so you can get a bit of attention. I have done it, it worked quite well. Dependence on the device. No, different feed. On one device, as long as your device is up to spec, Holly, you can run 2 instances of OBS. So I've done it before, there is a live session. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Now what I'll do is I'll run the OBS as normal that I use at the moment to push the stream, just my video, into the game. And on the second one, I just screen capture the session. Are you an advocate of vMix? Not an advocate, an affiliate, because you're always trying to push vMix on me. It will. It's just jogging, Holly. Legs feel heavy today. They are not enjoying those zone 4s. What's tomorrow? Masters, you mean? Oh yeah, open qualifiers. Oh. Yeah, I haven't had a look at entries, so I'm not sure how many there are. For tomorrow. I imagine it'll be a popular time. It's the evening one, isn't it, tomorrow? Oh, same time as the Masters then, yeah. I've got to try and watch and race at the same time. I don't want to do these threshold spikes. Yeah. Yep, it's good. Nerves are good. Oh, tomorrow's the main goal. Got you. I don't know what GB Cycling said, Holly. Did they say what? Did they pick one of the qualifiers and say that's the one, or is it cross all qualifiers? What did they say? Oh, okay. Okay. It did a bit. Genuinely, my legs are too tired for these zone 4s. So you notice I did turn ERG off then, just to give myself that little bit of breathing room. This button, incidentally, should be back on live soon, hopefully. I raced yesterday, what race? It was one of the women's SRC routes. In Arabia, I forget. It wasn't masses of climb, there's only one climb, which is that aquarium climb. But it was still a hard hour. And like a short, sharp 800-metre climb to finish. Should we change scene again? Something like that, yeah, it was steep and short, still went on forever. Anyway, I went off way too hard, did like a 5-minute zone 5-ish, just to try and hold on to the front group, to still get dropped. And then just rode threshold the rest of the way. Or high zone 3 anyway. Might hear the fan a bit more now. I've got to whack it up. I might have to unzip in a bit as well. Oh, not a lot, mate. Always proud, and so she should be. And then me just waffling about my legs being heavy. I appreciate you keep popping back to entertain me. You've only come back because I said I was going to unzip, Damon. I can't unzip really. I've got all-inclusive turkey roll developed here. Yeah. What, Simon's getting his chest out? Yep, okay. Yeah, I did push some weights on holiday though. I actually did bench press on 2 days. Got the flex on for the gun show. Holly's been waiting 1 hour 7 minutes to unzip. Sadly, my man boobs are not that big. And I have got my bibs on. So I've got full nip coverage. Building up to it. Academic research. I don't know, is it now? You made me feel awkward, Damon. They definitely got flagged, Holly. That's true, I've seen it. I still unzip when I'm wearing sleeveless indoor tops. To be fair, this jersey is actually okay as well. I actually ordered 2 jerseys from a competitor website last week because I'm hopefully going to meet Tadej again in October or November and do a podcast. So I've ordered that special edition UAE Emirates with a yellow splash on from the tour, and I'm hoping I can get him to sign it. Hey, I know Level Velo, Holly, you still got those ladies' bibs at 30 quid as well, I think. Good. Yeah, I think they are. I really like the shorts. Yep. 100%. I can find one for you, Damon. Yeah, we can do embroidery. There is a little embroidery setup for you though. Sure, hoodie, you can have what you want. It's not very aerodynamic wearing a hoodie, and there's a chance you'll overheat. But let's say yes for marketing purposes. What's a blue flag on the beach? What's that warning? Yorkshire folk about? Yeah, but was it actual Yorkshire flag on the beach or a blue one? So I've just reread it. You're actually saying the Yorkshire flag was on the beach. Sorry, I'm an idiot. £7 a pint. That's why I don't drink. Jesus. It's no wonder pubs, just as pubs, don't exist anymore. They're all pub restaurants and they're all bloody full. Yorkshire Day. That's true. I'm a Staffordshire boy, born and bred. Staffordshire Moorlands, actually. Born in a little place called Leek, on the edge of the Peak District. That's why I'm slow. And I've got like 6 fingers on each hand as well. Same as you, Hold. That's true, I could amputate fingers. Read my mind. Things are not going well at the play centre. Emma sent me a message saying, send Eliza's kite back to Amazon. She's not having anything. Oh dear. That's the tone I imagine she's sending that message in. Cancel the blue tack. forgot I got my banana. Not today by the sound of it. Well, it wasn't today anyway, but yeah, I'm out of Haribos and jelly beans. I prefer jelly bean. I'm going to turn the CRG off again. Is that an energy fuel I don't know about? Is it an official lactic acid buffer? Oh, a type of gel, okay. Yeah, so it's cooling as well. Almost there, aren't we? No, just feel a bit heavy when I get into that zone 4. Well, they were heavy before I got on, so. Right, like a girl. What do you mean with more conviction, motivation, power, fitness? Everything I have not got today. Well, for a while. Well, and you're from Yorkshire, so that's double power, apparently. So why didn't you win yesterday? Should have won. There was other girls, okay, so it's just the Yorkshire edge. Step by step. Hey, the Twitch viewer count's going up step by step. But there's a few lurking, clearly. See if that helps. You're welcome, Damon. That same sentence is going to apply, Holly. That's why I don't unzip, got to give the others a chance. And I've just lost viewers. Brilliant. Hello, Lucy. The dog's just walked in. Doubt you can see. She's gone. It's the only one. Lucy and Damon, of course. Who I know is still there. Suffering, suffering, suffering. Last 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm on bottle number 2 now. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to put a few gels in this week, just to get the stomach used to it again. Yeah, I've got a couple of the standard SIS, black currants, and then, yeah, berry caffeine ones. Yeah, I like the coffee flavoured one actually. I get them when they're on offer on Tesco, which is quite regular. Big up the Tesco. Hey, I don't mind. I'll name drop anyone who's going to supply me with some gels. I'll take discounted or free, by the way. In the words of Ron Burgundy, I think I'm a big deal. I've got 4 people watching my Twitch, by the way. Happy to accept sponsorship deal. I have many leather-bound books. And my office doesn't smell of rich mahogany. It smells of hard work. It's not always good according to Mrs. Bradley. I can quote Ron Burgundy all day. Smelly sweat and chamois pads, Holly, sorry. Why is zone 2 all of a sudden feeling like zone 5? Ugh. Sorry for that thought. What a wonderful world we train and work in. Where's the soigneurs? The kids are normally here filling up bottles. Servant's bell doesn't work from the studio. Need to get one fitted. Cheers, Holly. Thank you, really appreciate keeping coming in. You know what these longer ones are like. Have a nice evening. Good luck tomorrow. Can't even open a bottle. Good to see you, Damon. We're almost there. Got to suffer through one more in this 10 minutes of zone 2, job done. Hey Kev! Could have done with that motivation about 90 minutes ago. Virtual tennis. I'm genuinely looking forward to it now. Away Kev! I'll drop you a message in a bit, Kev. Dying to death here. Yeah, I'll drop you an email tonight, David. Yeah, I've got to do the evening one tomorrow though, Kev. So I'm doing the 6 PM, I think. Because Mrs. B is having a haircut at 9. And knowing how long those take, she's not going to be back by 10. Nico's got a good session planned tonight, I noticed. I just can't get to zone 4. hope so, Kev. Legs are gone. Oh. Yeah. You can tell that for 10 days I didn't ride longer than 30 minutes. Noted. Forgot to turn ERG back on. Zone 2 has never felt so bad. There's no way I'm doing a qualifier. I can't ride Worlds. I thought about it. I thought, no, I'll kick myself on the organising side. Unless I come outside of, or the other side of MWC with changed biology in new genes. That's true. How'd you catch amoebic dysentery then? That's the only way I'm going to do it. Ah. The kids this week have taken immense pride in highlighting that I now have more grey hair. I don't know what's happened, but the summer holidays seem to have spiked their abused dad hormones. I'm not quite ready for the greys yet, so I don't know if Emma's ready for the blue rinse. Thank you for those who kept me chatting. Like 200 messages today, which is good. Keeps that almost 2 hours entertaining. Yeah, that's why you shave it short, Damon, sure. It's a circle of life, I suppose, Kev. Dregs. We have a good session tonight, Kev. So Kev, I'm going to drop you a message. Damon, I'm going to drop you an email. You've done well. I wasn't far off, was I? You can see this was pretty much non-existent at the end, but still. I know, imagine if I did some real work. Let alone a stressful job like yours. I'm glad it flew for you, David. You know what it's like, mate, doing these long ones indoors. Sore hip now. It's done. I'm going to go out for a cafe ride, I think, on Sunday. Outdoors with the boys, providing it's not raining, and then rest up Monday, ready for Tuesday. Kev, did I tell you you've got Eric Golden Boy on Tuesday night, if you're doing that session? Cheers, Kev.